It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Amway Center in downtown Orlando, tonight the Orlando Magic getting set to match up with the New York Knicks. The opening tip won by the Magic, and we're underway on Church Street in downtown Orlando. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Possession lies with New York. Walker to Julius Randle. Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a two-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat. And I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
Jonathan Isaac sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Here comes the screen. Has a look. Rosie's shot no good. Gets it in the left corner. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Good look that time, but off the mark. Walker into the front court. Trailing by 4. To Rose. Throws it up. Oh, blocked away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
From the painted area, won't go down. Fournier to Kemba Walker. Rose to Walker. Has a chance? Yes. When this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Screen coming. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
Mitchell Robinson with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Has a look. Derrick Rose missed his first. That one goes.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Down 4. Randle to Kemba Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker, keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Here comes the screen. The Magic with 4 to shoot, going to launch beyond the arc. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Walker. Not that time. Won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Walker to Fournier. Not that time. Isaac to Wendell Carter. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Has a chance and scores on the step back.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
Knicks with the basketball. Fournier to Julius Randle. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Julius Randle at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 71% for his career. Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
To Fournier. Walker to Rose. Not that time. Drive by Harris, but his shot won't go.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Here comes the screen. New York with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Kemba Walker trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Across the timeline, it's Walker. It's 12-10 to Kevin Knox. Jay, last few drafts, the Knicks have gone younger. What do you like about Kevin Knox and his raw potential?
His upside. He just turned 19 on August 11th of this past summer, and what he did in Summer League blew my mind. Was first team All-NBA Summer League, averaged 24 points, shooting 47% from the field. This kid has every chance to be a star.
Isaac to Fultz. Isaac. Another chance to Mo Bamba. It was right there. Walker with the basketball. Right now, 12 all. No good. No daylight. Great defense. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Nerlens Noel, a couple of free throws on the way. Not the best career mark, 62%. Nope, first one does not go. Good recovery, hits the second free throw. Magic have it. To Mo Bamba. Jonathan Isaac here against Taj Gibson. Gets a shot up off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Nothing going here on that drive. Walker to Kevin Knox. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's 3 for 7.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Fultz. Jonathan Isaac. His first effort off the mark. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Coach of the Magic will use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Changes coming from both sides right now. Markelle Fultz. Here's a chance from long range. That won't go.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
New York with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
And body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
And he adds the free throw. To Mo Bamba. Terrence Ross, defended by Nerlens Noel. 5 to shoot for Orlando. From long range. Not done yet. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
New York Knicks basketball. To Gibson. Kevin Knox. Great dish to set it up. Oh, had him going there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
to Wendell Carter. On a pass stolen by the Knicks. Kevin Knox. Has a chance. Magic have it. To Mo Bamba. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Lets it fly from long range. Can't get the bounce. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. Late heave to beat the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Knicks have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. The possession lies with New York. To Rose. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
To Mo Bamba. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Taj Gibson. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Mo Bamba. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. To Taj Gibson. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Fultz into the front court. His guys trail by 13. Isaac to Fultz. Fires the three. Another chance. Mitchell Robinson pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Mitchell Robinson able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Gibson. Rose. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
E'Twaun Moore against the former MVP. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Can't connect. Fultz with the basketball. Down by 15. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Now a steal as the Magic have it. Jonathan Isaac, guarded by Taj Gibson, has a look. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Magic in control. Fires the three. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Isaac. Has a chance. The shot almost. Jonathan Isaac. Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And he finishes at the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here comes the screen. For three. That's good D. Shot no good. And counted at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Yes, and the fouls, and a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12. Orlando has it. It goes down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Julius Randle. Driving right to the basket. Shot from the lane won't go. Jonathan Isaac rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Carter. Ah, the monster stuff.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Screen coming. 4-3. Shot off the mark. Good defense. To Fournier. And the finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Kevin Knox down to Randall. Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
I got him. Here we go.
To Mo Bamba. Able to convert inside.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Fournier. Lays it up and in.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Harris's shot won't go. New York in control of the basketball. Kevin Knox. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Nerlens Noel with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Carter. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
To Julius Randle. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To Wendell Carter. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Walker into the front court. They lead it by 14. To Julius Randle. Fournier. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Here we go. Here we go. Match up, match up, match up.
Deep right corner.
I don't know. I don't know.
Shot from in close, no good. Into the front court, it's Walker. His guys hold a commanding lead. Beyond the arc for 3. No good. That's great defense. To Wendell Carter.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Here comes the screen. A shot no good by Harris. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker. To Fournier. Walker. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Kemba Walker with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects at the line. It's Orlando's ball. Deep three at the buzzer. It's good. And it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Knicks have a comfortable lead at the halfway mark. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the New York Knicks. The Magic were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Bench points.
The Orlando Magic are getting enough bench production in this contest. Their reserves need to step up and start making an impact in this game.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
To Julius Randle. Scores from the post.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Isaac. Missed it. How'd that not go down?
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
To Rose. Fournier. Can't connect from inside. Fournier the rebound.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Randall. To Fournier. On the shot clock. Going to launch beyond the arc. He was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw try, off the mark. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. He's denied.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Jonathan Isaac, defended by Derrick Rose. Trying to cash in, and he scores. Unguardable, Jet.
Oh, my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Rose. Here comes the screen. To Julius Randle. The drive, right to the basket. Goes reverse to lay it in.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
The jumper's off the mark. Evan Fournier. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
I got ball. That's me.
Carter.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Runner's good there.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collected. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
They go down low to Randle. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
The assist from number 12.
Magic basketball. Isaac. Takes stock of the floor. The Magic with 4 to shoot. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Pick up, pick up.
To Julius Randle. Has a look. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
Isaac. To Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter powers it through. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 15, Kemba Walker.
Screen coming left. Screen coming. Screen coming.
Walker. New York with 4 to shoot. Short jumper misses. Has a chance. Got it to go on the step back. Jay, he found a way.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Walker. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
For the New York.
Julius Randle at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Not that time.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Here comes the screen. Walker. It's Carter with the rebound. Isaac. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shakes free and hits.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Possession lies with New York. Screen coming. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Taj Gibson, and takes it away.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Taj Gibson. Kevin Knox. Able to convert inside.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
To Kemba Walker. From long range. Well defended. Shot clock winding down. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
To Gibson. Short jumper won't fall. Harris, guarded by Gibson. Isaac. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. Well contested.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Here comes the screen. To Walker. No good. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Walker. Down low, Noel. Jonathan Isaac snatching it out of the air. That's his third block this evening.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Gary Harris at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Off the mark on his free throw. Across the timeline, it's Walker. It's a 9-point lead. Kevin Knox to Kemba Walker. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Ed, here's a next-level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Walker with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from long range, smothering D.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Count it. Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Knicks are way out in front. It's Magic basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Walker into the front court. His team on top by 13. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Rose. That pass stolen by Orlando.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Here comes the screen. To Mo Bamba. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Rose into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Derrick Rose. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, or the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
To shoot for Orlando. Fires the 3. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
To Julius Randle. Rose. Missed a wide open look. Fultz into the front court. The deficit now up to 12. To Mo Bamba. Fultz. Fires the 3. Tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here comes the screen. Rose. And throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Here's Orlando with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Markelle Fultz. Here comes the screen.
The NBA Season 9 2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Action Infinity 2-2.
Deep 2 there, won't go. To Walker.
Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Fournier. Now a steal as the Magic have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Walker. Not going down here. Fultz with the basketball. Trailing by 14. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Here comes the screen. To Fultz. Mitchell Robinson swats it. 4th this contest.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Into the front court, it's Walker. His guys holding the big lead. To Julius Randle. Deep left corner. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. Steve Clifford giving his guys a breather. Here come the subs. count the bucket for 2.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that,
The NBA Season 9 2021 Game 2 matchup will be coming up next. Toronto Raptors 0-1, Boston Celtics 0-1.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Rose. Has a look. Evan Fournier. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Isaac.
The NBA Season 9 2021 Game 2 matchup will be coming up next. Phoenix Suns 0-1, Los Angeles Lakers 0-1.
Some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Rose to Kemba Walker. Here comes the screen. Fine to shoot. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Rose into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Derrick Rose. He's now 4 for 6.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Had a chance, but it's no good. Across the timeline, it's Walker. He'll run the offense. For 3. Off the mark. No good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I know there's that old saying that says one
The
man
NBA Season 9 2021 Game 2 matchup will be coming up next. Indiana Pacers 0-1, Washington Wizards 1-0.
Isaac. To Mo Bamba. Mitchell Robinson. Tips it. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Has a chance. Not that time.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
To Fournier. Walker. Knicks with 4 to shoot to Fournier. 4-3. Evan Fournier bothered just enough there.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Derrick Rose sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Beyond the arc for 3. That's how you defend. Walker with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Gibson to Fournier. Rose's shot off the iron. No good. To Wendell Carter. Got it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Taj Gibson. Rose. Walker buries it.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are squared to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Carter. 5 to shoot for Orlando. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Gibson. Rose. To Walker. To Taj Gibson. From the painted area, won't go down. Knocked loose. Knicks have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. Mitchell Robinson sends it away. Knicks with the basketball. Rose to Kemba Walker. Fournier to Walker. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Isaac to Wendell Carter. Scores from the post. Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 30, Julius Randle. And number 3, Nerlens Noel.
Walker to Rose. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
The assist from number 12.
It's a victory for the Knicks as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Knicks got themselves a win here today. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they scored their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New York Knicks. The Magic didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Bench points.
The New York Knicks can confidently say it was the player of their substitutes that was a big reason, if not the biggest reason, for their success today. Tremendous job by the reserves to be impactful in this matchup.
Player of the game.
Julius Randle gets the award for the most obvious reason.
The NBA season 9-2021 Game 2 matchup will be coming up next. Charlotte Hornets 1-0, Cleveland Cavaliers 0-1.
Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
The NBA season 9-2021 Game 2 matchup will be coming up next. Oklahoma City Thunder 0-1, Houston Rockets 0-1.